as I said yesterday, it looks like there's fixed fights on the other side of the doors for all of the sections on the 10th floor. I don't know if those are once per excursion. That just looks like regular plate. I don't know if that's those will just respawn if I step back in that square. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I guess we'll find out, because I don't intend on poking my way through all of those in one day. Partially because I'm not sure if I should. Just gonna go one at a time, see what blurbs I get and where. If I happen to get anything useful. That one is the shape of the +1 then. Or, yeah. +1 pressed plate, which can be bought normally, so I don't need you. Now, whether or not those fights respawn or spawn once per excursion can be easily tested, so I should do that with the first one. Unless there's something particular about that first fight that makes it worse to test that on. Because if I have to leave, I go back to town and then they reset anyway. Did you happen to get a mace that looks like that one? No. That's just a regular anointed one. Down we go. That's our way home. Yeah, Bird Noah's here. Okay. Plus okay. Oh, they're only level 8. That could be worse. And is this the... here? Or is that changed as well? Come on, they're fighters. It's not that complicated. Sure. Okay. Now, I don't know if that fight was actually fixed. Oh. You are basic gear. You're not particularly useful either. You can just go. That is not what's actually there. And our mini-map is actually showing it correctly, because that square, actually through the door, you turn to the right, and that square teleports you back to where the chute dropped us. And then that square as we can see, when we're looking directly at it, is what takes us to the next section. So first, I'm going to test this that way. So that didn't do anything for me, which is fine. Now we don't really need that. But now our mini-map is confused. And the blurbs that are written in are not in the same places, if they're there at all. I'm going slow because I'm looking at the walls to see if I see a plaque on the side. I had said yesterday that if I were going to see you, I would want one at a time to try and focus on. I could have had more of you try and do that. That's still the step 1 of that. Yeah, we got nothing about you. Monstrosity. No shit, Sherlock. But, yeah, there weren't any plaques with blurbs. For Murphy's in, well, that's fine. Okay. depending on how the random went, especially with her increased capacity for damage, I figured I'd stick her on a different one just to see how that went. But really, I should just let them kill one at a time. But now that that one's dead, no, they moved. That one. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Murphys are probably the least concerning thing I could encounter down here. Yep. They're just Murphys. End. Oh, if I looked up at that square, it would look like that. You just can't look up at that square. Sure. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. That actually put us in the next section. Which is fine. You can't actually map to Mapic this level anyway. Yeah, ninjas. Great. Hey! Good job. You sorted out details about something right away. Okay. Huh, I wonder what kind of giants those might be. I'm guessing don't cast fire at them. There we go. Sure. Well, we can see that, oh, that one teleports us, and so does that one. So we can't actually get to the, corner square there. I mean, the mini-map shows us the correct size and shape of the room. Whether or not we can actually make use of that, I did not. Aha! That is an upgrade for you. Am I missing anything else? No, just those. Identify. I don't know if that's something you can buy, but I also don't really care. That goes to you. So you can put it on. Yep. Now we're in here. And we get to I should still be looking for plaques just in case there are any. But there haven't been. Or Murphy's. So that is our teleport back, and then there's that of a room. We've got all the details about you and you. It didn't quite do the job. But they both swung instead of casting, so it's fine. You know what? Just do that. mean, you can tell that it's a teleportation square from all that. I'm not seeing any plaques to read, which is fine. There was only one spot where I was expecting a blurb somewhere and didn't get one. At least so far. Well, you're gonna breathe on us. Ew. Oh, you cast? And we got all the info. Okay. Swords. Are they good swords? That is the look of one of the plus. I think that's the look of the +2. Yes, that's what the +2 looks like. What the hell are you? Huh. Okay, well it's good that I get to compare these side by side because that's what you would be replacing. You are stepped down, but you're a step down on all 3 of those. But you do that. Not that I've been seeing them on this floor. So you're more of an interesting thing that only the front row would be able to equip. If somebody else could equip you, that would be great. I doubt it. Just like you're not going to be able to equip it. But other than for lycanthropes, it would be a step down from just doing that. It's a step up from that, so it's between the 2 for practical stuff. And like I expect that. Protects against lycanthrope attacks would really be the upside there because some of them were poisoned us. But overall, less useful. So, that way, as with all of them, go through the door. Turn to the right is the way to get back. And that is the teleport to the next section. Which is not the final section, so I will do that. Hello, giant toad thing. Bleeb? Bleeb. Sure. why the fuck not? Well, 2 of you are gonna hit it. The rest of you are gonna do that. Well, we got one of them. Of course. And we get another sword. You. Oh, that's not a good sword. You can do that. And we can get back to identify the trash before I throw it out. And then that square is the teleport square. That takes us to the final section that there's no way back out of, so I kinda don't wanna, but we're doing okay. I would top off before doing that. We saw you. 25% resistance. You can breathe, but you cast instead. And accompanied by bleeps sometimes. And you have a long blurb. Oh. Oh, that's not what I... Oh. Right. Go back to this. Sure. Oh, we didn't see that. Didn't really give it the opportunity. Okay. So... well, they could hypothetically have enough hit points to survive it. But they might also be resistant to magic. And a special trait is going to be that call for help, or maybe that's an extra action, I don't remember. I'd have to look at something else that does it. Yeah, we saw more Murphys. Of course you can. Yeah, resists fire. No shit, Sherlock. At least they don't have a bizarre amount of hit points. I mean, it's a little odd compared to others, but it's fine. Oh, I forgot to... Macanito, good for you. May even resist that. And I forgot to look up what that does. I mean, some of it's implied there, but yeah, that one. Okay, well, I have to do this to see how long I've been at this. I could. Uh-huh. Excuse you. It's probably okay. Eh. 4 vampires, which is a problem. 1 Wordna, which is, well. Levitating. Bullshit. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. You're definitely gonna cast. They're definitely gonna try level drain bullshit. I think I'll do that. No. As much as I would like to fill out those bits of... Oh, right. We have a surprise round. I can't cast. Which means others also can't, which is why it's still okay. No, wait. I haven't ever used that. course it didn't work. Yeah. Of course, now you get to go. So, he's immune. But he cast it at us. Ineffective. So he's resistant, if not immune. But he definitely did cast it at us. So it solved all the other problems, though. They get to do that. You get to do that. You. Cool. Amulet. Well. That, if you can't cast it, for whatever reason, is the way they give you to get out. Might as well look at the room. I don't think that's enough for most of them to, well, the two in front anyway, to level. The rest were close enough, but yeah. Honor guard, whatever the fuck that means. Excuse you. I need to what? cast it all. Oh. It also restored that. Okay. Yeah, you got close. You got closer. But you did take all my shit. Which means it's not even available here, because I didn't get to sell the other stuff, which would have been a reason to come back and do that first, so that those other items would have been available there. Because now we've got nothing. But yeah, the stuff we'd sold in here before, and it didn't take our money, is still in there. Well, I mean, there's clearly stuff we didn't see. How the fuck did a mage get a -7? We know he can cast max level spells because he tilt-weighted us. And we survived, fuck you. I did not want this motherfucker to get an opportunity to drain who knows how many levels. Similarly, I didn't want them to get the opportunity to drain any levels. It would have made things harder. It's fine, though. But yeah, there are still a number of entries that we don't have. And then others that we just haven't fleshed out. We did see stuff. But technically we won. Not that we can't go back and do stuff, but we've technically beaten the game. So. I could do more. I could experiment with other stuff. But that when, I mean, it is why I spend so long doing all that prep work, so that everybody could do healing, so that the front row who was going to be busy wouldn't end up having to heal during combat, because, or if only the back row were healers, then they would have been using up their stuff, keeping us healthy before we ever got there. Because the front row is also healers, they got to use up the spell slots they wouldn't be using during combat because they would be too busy hitting. So that the back row would have those spells available to Modi everybody because we got fucking tilt-weighted. And then, you know, tilt-weight away the undead before they steal any of our levels. most of this was prep work because most of this needed to be prep work. It worked. That wasn't pretty, but none of us even died, so, you know, that's pretty good. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next, because I had no idea what that last floor was going to be like, which is why I didn't expect to do it all today. It's fine. Jim got what he wanted, and I have actually beaten the game for the first time. I don't think I'd ever left the first floor in all the poking around at this game on the NES and NES emulator, because so much of it is the build your party prep work, that I never got past that before. So, well, you say I'm part of the honor guard, but you're not actually showing that on them. Like, there's nothing that I'm getting for that. But that's fine, I guess. And since you didn't level, you didn't manage to get that point of vitality back. But yeah, a winner is us. I will have to think about what to play next, and my little downtime option broke, or was actively broken, non-functional the last time I tried it. Tiny Islands wasn't working anymore, so there isn't that as filler for an option. Unless it's fixed, but I haven't checked. So we will both find out tomorrow what I end up doing tomorrow.